Hi, welcome to SBR TV. I'm Peter Loshak. March Madness is right around the corner, and we're going to talk right now to SBR's resident prop betting expert, Justin7, about looking for value with props and futures bets for March Madness. So, Justin7, thanks for talking to us about this.
Good afternoon, Peter.
All right, so college basketball, of course, is known to be a place where you can regularly get good edges on even just the standard sides and totals on games. So does that mean that with the props and future betting for March Madness, that they have even greater value than the prop and future bets in other sports, like the Super Bowl?
I don't think so, because there's so much more money bet on March Madness than any other time of the year. I think the prop market in March Madness is actually tougher than betting a lot of the sides during the year.
Because the pros are focusing in on it?
And there's so much money. I mean, not just the pros. You know, the public money is getting smarter too, although not so much in March Madness.
Right. All right, but still then, props and future bets are something that you're going to be looking into pretty heavily this year, right?
Every year.
Every year. All right, so when will they be coming out and where? And what kinds of things are you going to be looking for?
Well, I mean, once the selection is made, you know, within a day, there'll be all kinds of futures and propositions. One of the things I like to do is just bet on who's going to win each conference, you know, each of the four brackets. And, you know, one quick tip is never bet the number one team on the future. If you're going to bet the number one team, you're often better off just betting it in a series of parlays. You know, but if you want to bet them, you know, $100 on that team, just risk 100 in the first game at minus 2,000 or, you know, whatever the crazy odds are. And do that for each of the games.
So, are there any futures or props out now that you're already looking at? Or are they
I'm not looking at anything until the huge stuff at Pinnacle and Greek come out.
Right, and that'll be when, Selection Sunday?
Probably Monday.
And then, what other basic advice, if anything, can you give to the average rec bettor on what to look for, you know, in terms of props or futures on that Monday as soon as the lines come out?
There are two kinds of bets I like. Again, there's betting on different teams to win, you know, quarters or even going further. But another fun one is team versus team, which one will advance further. And what a lot of people make a mistake on is they don't consider the likelihood of the big teams losing early. So, you know, when somebody's looking and say, well, how far will this team go? And it's like, oh, well, they're going to play Kansas in the third round. They may not play Kansas in the third round. You know, Kansas could drop again, or, you know. So a lot of players will miscalculate the odds of teams advancing or how many expected wins they are by just assuming that the better teams are going to win every game.
Right. So when you're figuring out the odds of a team advancing to a certain point, you're also calculating the odds that they're going to meet each team along the way.
Right.
Right. And you find that those prop odds are often significantly off, or you find value with them?
Yeah, there's often a lot of value there.
Right, right. Well, when the props do come out, we'll do another call about which specific ones you like and what you think about the big ones. Thanks so much again for doing this call with us, Justin.